world, universe.
Absolutely.
All that good stuff. This is the Think Outside the Box podcast, people, right here, powered by Gluckaware. Thank y'all for tuning in on all platforms: Kick, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, wherever we're at. We're out here, okay? We're out here. We're around. We're around. So, we got to start our show the way we start our show. Hey, sis.
Hey, Will. Because we Philly priding it today.
We Philly priding it.
Because we
didn't even coordinate this.
Because we ain't.
Because we be on the same time.
Because she doing the Phils, and you know what? You know me.
I'm a fighting Phils, and I'm always bird gang. But we Philly through and through. I don't never put on no other team. It's against my religion.
It's like, I can't.
It makes my skin itch.
That's gross.
I get nauseous.
That's ridiculous. Like, who does that?
I don't know.
Only people that have social and mental disorders do stuff like that. So if you're... Yeah, I'm talking about y'all.
Yeah, we talking
whoever
about
it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Those Philly Dallas fans. But anywho.
Oh, them Philly Dallas people is different.
That's all right. They all need some Zoloft.
They do.
I have some I don't use. You can have mine.
For real. Okay? But
because you need y'all Arlington Cowboys fans.
Yeah,
they Arlington because they don't play in Dallas.
Them Cowboys.
They play in Arlington, Texas. So they really not the Dallas Cowboys. They the Arlington Cowboys. Yeah. They don't like that. They don't like when you say y'all don't even play in y'all city. But anywho, we digress. God damn it, no. God damn it. This girl need to stay out my goddamn head.
I pay rent in a couple people's heads. I'm in a couple people's heads. That's
always
one of them. Chef's head is another.
Saying the same shit at the same time.
I pay rent there. Okay. But we got to start our show the way we start our show.
Let's go.
With clear mind, sound heart, all that good stuff. They don't call me the yoga soldier for nothing. So we got to meditate before we start our little debates and conversations and all that good stuff. So soften your gaze, allow your eyes to come to a gentle close. If you're driving, just focus on your destination in this moment. With healing positive intentions, inhale through the nose, slow and controlled. Exhale, cleanse, detox, and release anything from the mind, body, and spirit that is taking up space and serves no purpose here. Take another deep cleansing, healing breath in through the nose. And exhale as you allow the air to exit the body and cross the lips. Feel that release. Feel the release of any heavy weight that is weighing heavy on your mind or your heart. Any sickness or illness, tension or tightness, allow that breath to serve its purpose for you. Now we can slowly come back into awareness, feeling lighter, feeling refreshed, feeling revitalized.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm so excited. We missed a couple weeks, so sorry to everybody that was
here
looking for
us.
Wasn't we? No. We missed so like 2 weeks.
Did we?
Yeah.
Oh my God. It's been so much stuff going on in my life right now, but not bad things.
Not
it's just
bad
been
stuff.
busy. It's just been like a lot of stuff. And shout out to my grandson, to my baby.
Shout out to Hamed.
My grandson Hamed. So my grandson is leaving. We are leaving tonight.
Mm-hmm.
He is going to Atlanta. He's going to a school called the SAVE Institute. SAVE. SAVE are the acronyms for skills, academics, vocation, and it's not education, something else. Skills, academics, vocation, and something else. It could be education, but I think it's something. But anywho,
but they saving kids.
They saving
young
black
boys.
males. This school was started and founded by my cousin Atiba Jones, who is a Philadelphia native and a Morehouse College graduate.
Not to distract from what but I just saw Morehouse's ceremonial thing that they do for the freshman class that's coming in.
Oh yeah,
Brought tears to my eyes.
It's dope. It's dope. It's so
I
dope.
recommend that everybody send a black child to a HBCU if you can afford to.
The campus is dope. I've been to Atlanta a lot of times, but I've actually been to Morehouse Spelman and Clark University when I worked at Global Leadership Academy, and we did our annual excursions. So every year, the Global Leadership Academy in West Philly. Shout out to Dr. Booker and the staff there. They are awesome with the kids. But anyway, they do trips for each grade. Sixth grade is the civil rights excursion.
Oh wow!
The sixth grade students go on a 5-day trip, and they go to South Carolina. Hey, Nate.
DJ Nizzy Nate. So that mix that we play every morning, that is courtesy of DJ Nate, aka Wolo Music. Follow him on Instagram or hire him for your next event, because I promise you, you will not be disappointed.
Absolutely not. So, yeah. So, where was I
at? The sixth graders, they go for the civil rights
the sixth graders go to the civil rights excursion. They go to Atlanta. They visit Dr. Martin Luther King's house. They go to...
I've never even done that.
I've been to Dr. Martin Luther King's house. They don't let everybody in at the same time. So if you want to go inside the house, go in small groups. Because I think only like 15 people in a day or something like that, because the house is so small. But the house is supposed to be actually the same way that it was when they were in there. But of course, you know, probably wasn't.
Right.
But, and they show you, and I love going on that excursion. But so they go there to Atlanta, do a few things in Atlanta, see... They go to where Dr. King and Coretta Scott King are both. They're actually not buried. They're actually encapsulated in tombs in a fountain called the Forever Fountain. And they're in the middle, and it's like water all around them. And both of their the tombs are right there, sitting there. Then it's a museum across the street. So you get to go see. And then there's actually a firehouse on the corner of the block, where they do a whole little historical thing where they tell you how Martin Luther King used to hang inside that firehouse when he was a kid and slide down the pole, stuff like that. So you get to go see that. They got to see that on the excursion. And then from there, we went to Alabama. Did we go to Alabama? We stopped in Alabama. We went to Memphis. Yes, we went to Birmingham.
Wow.
We went to Birmingham. So the second day, 2 days we stay in Atlanta. Then we leave, go to Birmingham. We went to Birmingham to the Civil Rights Museum in Birmingham, Alabama, and actually went to the park where the little kids was doing their protest, and they got arrested in the church where the four bad girls got bombed.
Did you cry?
Yes, I cried. And if you see my pictures, oh my God, if you see my pictures, any of my pictures from that excursion, my face is red. Like my whole face is red the whole time.
I would be
at the church and like on some real stuff. Like when you, I don't know, maybe it's just me because I'm an energy person and I really work off of energy.
We're spiritual people.
But when I sat in front of that church, it's just, you can just feel that energy there.
Because them spirits is still there.
And I was crying. Then across the street, it's a park. Where it didn't used to be a park there, but it's a park there now. And in the park, they have like statues of what was taking place during that time. And then they got like statues of dogs attacking kids. I don't know if I would have made that statue, but anywho, they had like all kinds of statues in there that was telling you what was going on during the time. So we did that, and it was so amazing because when we actually got to Birmingham, right, and we were outside. Walking through, a woman walked up and she was asking where we was from or whatever. We were telling her, and she was like, "Well, I was one of the children that was arrested."
Shut the
front
door.
Yo, you should see my. So I had the whole video of this woman. Wow. I saved this stuff for my grandkids because my grandkids was babies then, and I saved all these videos and everything like that for my grandkids, my niece and nephews, for them to see what people actually went through, because they don't talk about a lot of that stuff with our children in school. Like we was exposed to it, and that's why Dr. Booker does that excursion, because you never want to forget.
You know what's crazy? I went to predominantly white schools, and I got more Black history from my white schools, and it was mind-blowing to me. Like my African American history class was taught by a white man.
But see, you got to remember, you went to school where?
Connecticut.
Yeah, because guess what? You ain't get no African American history class in Williamsport High School. No, because they don't have one. Because my son got in trouble.
I did
because he got in trouble. So I
don't even think we had like a culture club,
no, they don't
or
do
a black
no.
or nothing like. But in Connecticut, we did. We had a club for the Black kids. We had African American history classes, which to me was mind blowing because this white man was this was the first time that I had ever heard that life originated like in Africa, like that technically everyone is of African descent, right? Like a white man told me this, and I'm like,
Oh, well, a white man told me that too, Mr. DeAngelis from Smith School. Hey, Mr.
Now, what
DeAngelis, but
I
I was science, but he was my science teacher. He told
But that's
us
what I
that
was
in,
about
like,
to
the
say.
second
A lot
grade.
of the white people who were telling me this were more on the scientific basis
Yes.
of things.
Yes.
So some people who go based on science don't necessarily believe in God per se.
Right.
They go based on the scientific facts.
Right.
And that was mind blowing. I'm like, wow, okay, white man.
But the thing for me is if you have a good teacher is going to teach what's supposed to be taught.
Right.
And that's what you know.
Yeah.
But also you have to understand where the curriculum is coming from. Pennsylvania has a very biased, Pennsylvania curriculum sucks. Pennsylvania curriculum don't really hardly tell you about a lot of the stuff that happen unless you're like in advanced classes. Like if you're in advanced classes, like me, when I was in high school, I was in advanced classes. Like I got all the political science in the world. Like that's why I'm probably so heavy into politics.
Right.
Because not only did they teach us political science, we actually had to indulge in the political affairs and go to different things and see different things and stand in the courtrooms and watch court cases. And we were a part of the actual process. So that's probably why I'm so passionate about it. But yeah, so they go to Alabama, they do that, and then from Alabama they go to Memphis. In Memphis, we go to the hotel where Martin Luther King was murdered. It's a museum. You actually get to walk through.
I would have cried.
I was crying the whole
balcony.
time.
God damn it!
I'm telling you, I cried the whole time.
Yeah.
And then it was so funny because then we left, and when we was on our way back to Philly, but in Memphis though, they have like a big buffet where they got like soul food. This buffet is owned by Asian people. This buffet got soul food, Chinese food, Italian food. This buffet
You know what, Chinese people, they always know how to
and
cater
listen,
to black
they
folks.
got everything, and they talk country. I was just
Asian people with a down south accent.
Can you believe it? They down there cooking? Yes, they really got it.
But Asian people, I
They
think Asian people
anyway.
really know they black anyway. That's why they really just.
If they really indulge in their history, Asian people know they're black. They just don't want to say it because they are rather just. But they come from the Sand people, which is the first people, the oldest DNA on Earth belong to the Sand people, and those people, if you see their eyes, they like this. Mm-hmm. No racist, just the fact, because people don't like, they get all offended. But that's
almond shape.
Their eye, the Sands people, their eyes are just like that, and they are the oldest DNA on Earth, and that's exactly where the Asian people, that's their ancestor. So, it is what it is. People don't, it's crazy how people don't want to accept who they are. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like that guy over the white man. I'm gonna tell you right now. Like, it gets me a little, But hey, it is what it is. Like, if we be honest with ourselves, we're all just a big melting pot of who, what, when, and why, and how. But that's what it is. So we all won. We all won. Pat Benatar.
So talking about, Hamed going to back to school.
Hey, Savoy.
Everybody kids is going back to school.
My grandson is going to the Save Institute, as I said. At the Save Institute, it is not like a traditional school. Mm-hmm. The boys start there at 12. They go through high school. It's an accelerated program, which means they will graduate high school early.
At what, 16, 15? 16?
Probably maybe 16, 17.
That's still around the same. 16 is a little early, but 17 is average.
16, most 18 average though in Philly, 18, because they start school. Your kids can't go to school if their birthday is if they're not 5 until after September. Yeah. So,
oh, my mic. Oh, I'm not facing it.
So if they're not 5, after September. I mean, if they're 5 before September, they can start early. Okay. But if they're 5 after September, so most of the kids graduate at 18 here. So.
That's what happened to my daughter.
And I graduated
because her birthday wasn't until November. She had to wait.
Yeah, I got left back a year, so I actually graduated when I was 19. I turned 18 and I turned 19 in April, and then June I graduated. Okay. You know what I'm saying? So we usually finish, and my birthday is in April, so I started school. But then I
graduated at 17, but literally like a month before my 18th birthday.
So most of the time the kids here graduate 18.
Yeah.
So that's still early. Yeah. But they do instead of like having like sitting in class doing regular math, regular science, when they doing science, they actually on the farm working with the animals, planting food, gardening.
That's so dope.
When they're doing math, they all have to start an LLC. Every gentleman in the school, young man in the school, has to have his own business. It is a part of the curriculum. The parents are basically obligated to help those kids reach their monthly sales goals on whatever it is that their business.
And I like that too, because a lot of parents want to send their kids to school and just leave it on the school to do everything and parent their child. So no, it's like, no, we're still holding you accountable through this whole process. You're going to be a part of this child's success. I love it.
The children get a full scholarship. You do not have to pay for them to go to school.
I love that.
They get a full scholarship.
I swear.
And they
my nephew gonna have to go to that school. He don't even know yet.
Yeah, they just got.
I'm gonna have to tell my brother.
This year is their first year. They have auto mechanics added into the curriculum, so they have carpentry, auto mechanics, agriculture, rural sciences, and then they teach them archery, how to shoot with the bow and arrows, do all this other stuff. But they also on 78 acres. So they got 78.
Shout out
and to
your
the new
cousin.
campus, like the boys help build. If you guys were to see the way this school is designed, it's not a building. It's not a building. It's every subject has their own space. And they got like panels, solar panels on the roof. But they're all in their own room, their own like little building. But it's like the way it looks, it's like something in the islands or something. The way it's so
it's like
dope.
A retreat.
And
like
then in the
resort.
middle they got like a garden in the middle. Yo, that thing. And I'm looking at this thing like, this is my little cousin. Like, that's my little cousin. I remember he was like, my little sister used to just be playing together. And I'm
now
just
he's
so
changing
proud.
lives.
This is my Aunt Karima's son, my mom's sister. So I'm just so proud of my cousin Atiba. And he was like, when them boys get 12, they coming to my school. And I couldn't wait.
Did you talk to him? We need to interview him.
We're gonna have him on the show. So this is this year, this is the second year of boarding. The first, this is their 5-year anniversary. The last 2 years they have boarding, where the kids can come from other areas of the country and go to school there.
Nice.
A lot of the kids a lot of young boys from Atlanta go there, but they transport
Right, they don't have to stay on campus.
They don't have to stay on campus.
They get to go home.
Some kids stay on campus. There's the scholarship is you don't have to pay for them to go to school. There is like a small fee for them, in the dorms or whatever. But they got dorms like colleges. They stay in there. I'm so excited. Hamed is like
that's so awesome.
So ready to get out of here. Hamed been ready since he was like 10. So Hamed has been ready to go. Like, and my other little cousins, they all like real close and they all the same age. So it was Jakai, Hamed. It's Jakai, Hamed, Kate, and Jahad. Jahad, Jakai, and Hamed is like the Three Stooges. They is like.
Are they all getting in? They all going?
So hopefully they'll all be going. I know Jakai is going. Hopefully Jahad comes in this year as well. It's like, no, this is in Atlanta. This school is in Atlanta. That's where he went to school at last year. That's the school that he went to last year. Was on 9th and not right on 9th and Poplar. It's at across from where we shot A Body to Kill for. It's on, I think that's Franklin Street or Marshall Street. Yes, he's out. He's out. He comes home for the winter break, spring break. But the school is awesome. So like 3 or 4 times a year they actually go on international trips and national trips. So they have like a trip they going to in like October and November where they'll be going for 5 days in another city. They do community service work, help people build things in other cities. So I'm excited for my grandson. I'm gonna miss him. That's my baby. I basically raised Hamed and Hadaya. I had them since they were like 3 and 3 months. Hadaya was 3, Hamed was 3 months. So I've been their caretaker, back and forth, and I'm just like so.
And I commend you for that. Shout out to the grandmothers, the villagers who step up to raise those grandkids when they really want to live their best life, but you have to make that sacrifice for your grandchild. So I commend you for that, Khadija, because it takes a lot,
Absolutely.
For you to be willing to make that sacrifice when you've already raised your own kids and done what you wanted to do, and now you want to start living your life, and here you are, making a sacrifice. She's always
It was
either
traumatizing. I ain't gonna lie. Let me
either
say.
it's Hadaya, she dropping her off at work, she picking her up from school, she dropping her off to school, she taking her to get her uniforms for work, or it's Hamed and she picking him up or dropping him off. Hadaya and Hamed be battling about who she gonna pick up first. Like, what you mean? She picking them now? Like, she gotta come get what? She would be on the phone like, Hamed, I can't get to you and Hadaya at the same time. Like, they be battling like, and don't let her not come home. Oh shit. Hamed be on the phone like you think she talking to her boyfriend. She be like, hello, like scared to answer the phone. Hello. Girl, where you at?
Right. On my
She
side.
be like, oh, why?
You're not coming
you
home?
coming home?
Oh my
No,
God.
he be like, oh my God. Like, when you coming back?
Hadaya do the same thing.
Yeah, they both be like,
Oh my
even
God.
Paul,
And
come
then
on.
they don't pay me no attention when I'm in.
Paul even want to know, where the hell you at?
They just want me to be in the place to be.
That's all.
They just want to be.
Because it's that great, it's that essence of grandma.
That's it.
It's the essence.
That's it.
You just need
and I was
to
the
be
same way, and I
around.
laughed because I was a pain in my grandmother's ass.
Mhm.
And now that I, you know, and then for me, I didn't have no other like cousins or nothing. Like my mom was young when she had me, and my uncles and aunts, they didn't have kids till years later. Like my mom had a second child
you were
before
literally the
any of
only
my
baby.
uncles and aunts. And on my dad's side, I was the oldest. My aunt Sheila didn't have my cousin Michelle till I was like 4. Her and my sister was born the same year, like a couple months apart. So I was like the only child in both sides of my family, and then in the step side, because I had like step grandparents. So I was like the only child everywhere for everybody. I ain't had no cousins.
Oh, you was spoiled. You was getting Christmas.
So
from
I was
everywhere.
like-
You was getting everything. From
And my
everywhere.
grandfather, let me tell you, my grandfather used to call me Monster, right? And I never knew why. I thought he just thought that was a funny name for me. And so all my whole life, like I don't care when my grandfather died in like 1993 or something like that, my grandfather called me Monster, like until the day he died. And so one day me and my aunt was talking, and cause I never asked him why he called me Monster. I was just used to him calling me that, right? So one day, cause I love my godmom, my second mom. She was like, "Your ass was bad," and I'm like, "I wasn't bad." She was like, "What? You was a bad little bitch." And I said, "Was I?" And I said, "That's why Poppy." She said, "Why you think he called you Monster? Cause your ass was terrible. You was spoiled. You was rotten. You had to have your way."
In your mouth.
She said, "No, it was. I don't think I was a smart mouth. I was intelligent. I was kind of like Hadaya."
And that's all you keep saying is her mouth.
But I wasn't. No. Because I wasn't. Because see, first of all, I would have got a backhand. That's the whole.
Oh, okay.
That's the whole different. I knew.
You got your teeth knocked out.
I wasn't disrespectful. Smart. Hadaya crosses the line sometimes. You know.
Hadaya, if you're listening, you cut it out. Cause you know your
she's
grandma.
been better.
You know your grandma ride or die for
She's
you.
been better, but you know, because I'm gonna say, I said Hadaya.
You can use that. You can use that in the streets.
I be
Though.
trying
Don't
to
take
chill.
no shit
I
from
be
nobody
trying to
in the
chill.
streets.
She better ask her mom and uncle.
But I like it
though.
though. I like that she's like that but be like that for the streets.
Yeah, not for me.
Don't be like that with your grandma or your
She
mom.
saying-
Like be like that for the
she
people out in the
know.
streets. Don't
She-
take no shit from nobody out in the street.
She know, because if she start getting too smart, I'll be like, I ain't taking your nails nowhere.
Yeah, and then she gotta
Okay?
she gotta sit back and
And then
rethink.
she like, oh, grandma, that she'll come back. She always apologizes. That's what I love about her diet. She's very accountable.
So I got something off. I want to get something off my chest.
Get it all.
And you know, I'm. This is one thing that I do is speak the truth and say what the fuck I need to say.
Speak
So we
the truth
talking
and
about
shame
kids
the
going
devil.
back to school, right? No, and it's expensive
It is.
sending
like,
kids back
it's
to school.
rough.
You understand what I'm saying to you?
I got something I want to show
Go-
you. But go ahead. 'Cause
You want
I
me?
wanna cut
Okay.
you off, bro.
So, I'm having a conversation with my youngest. She's going into her senior year. We getting ready to get her all ready and set to go to school, you know. And anybody out there know these kids ain't cheap. Like,
At all.
I shop at TJ Maxx and Marshalls, and I'm cool with it.
Absolutely.
Temu is my best.
Temu,
You understand
Shein,
what
I
I'm
don't
saying
give
to you?
a fuck.
My kids wear clothing brands that I never heard of.
Mm.
Like, I'm not spending that. Like, I'm just beyond that. I'm not doing it. But I know, I get it, because I
No,
remember when I
like
was
that
younger,
stuff, but I'm gonna
I
get it from
had to
secondhand
wear
stuff.
what was popular back then.
Yes.
So my daughter's like, yeah, you know, I want this book bag. And I'm like, all right. In my mind, I'm like, I already know I'm going to have to at least have like $500 to get her everything: hair, clothes, sneakers, book bag, supplies. 500. Boom. So I said, all right, we'll call you dad. Like, see what he's gonna be, because he knows school about to start. She sent him a picture of her book bag. She wanted a Lululemon book bag. The book bag is $100. All right, cool. This mofo gonna have the nerve to say, oh, all right, I'm gonna give you half.
Half?
And your mom can do the
See, that'd be the bullshit for me. See, that's the shit
Sir.
right there that make people snap
Sir.
the fuck out. Fuck you mean
Sir.
half? Like,
half?
I ain't even there. Who's side?
No, I gotta get this off my chest. I gotta get this off my chest. And shout out to Chef for bringing me back down to reality at the end of the day. But what I will say is this: my daughter is not my new partner's responsibility, first and foremost. You could be in your feelings all you want about us not being together, but it is what it is. We're fucking divorced. We're never going to get back together. And you being a piece of shit to your daughter ain't hurting me. Because I'm a fucking dope ass mom. I'm going to make sure she gets everything she wants and everything she deserves and everything that I'm going to make it happen. But because you butt hurt, you think you hurting me. You not hurting me, because she gonna get what she need. But the fact that you had the audacity to say that sloppy, dumb shit out your face, that you was gonna give me $50 for your daughter to go back. Yeah, I'm putting you on blast, Randall. Because I'm sick of it. Because I'm the type of baby mom. No, real shit. Because I'm the type of baby mom. I'm the type of ex that I don't want to stress you out. I just want to move on with my life. Mm-hmm. I don't want to run back and forth to court. I don't want to do none of that stuff. I just want to co-parent as effectively as possible to help this child be the best person that she could be.
Yeah.
But you so worried about your loss. Yeah, you lost a good one. And that's on you. But your daughter has nothing to do with it. But I will say shout out to the men like a Chef who would say to me, fuck him. If he don't get her the book bag, I got her. Like, don't worry about it. But my thing is, that's not his responsibility. That man has his own children. Now, would he do for her? Yes. But she has a living, breathing, capable, fully capable, working, able father who's only 15 to 20 minutes away from her. I'm not. See, now what you're going to do is force my hand to get the right man in your business. And I didn't want to have to do that. But what I'm going to do first is blast your ass, because I'm sick of it. You're corny. You're too old. You shouldn't be doing shit like that. Your daughter is your daughter, not just my daughter. I didn't have her by myself. Be a man and take care of your child. That's the beauty of Cash App. See, back in the day, men used to have that excuse like, oh,
I want to come there and bring her mom no money.
I ain't giving you no money because da-da-da-da. Oh, you don't have to.
Give it to
my daughter has Cash App. You don't have to send me a dime. You don't have to send me nothing. And that's where men get it twisted. When you break up with the woman and you got kids with this woman, you feel like, oh, I'm cutting her off. I ain't doing nothing for her. You ain't doing nothing for me. You don't pay my lights, my gas, my rent. You don't pay my bills. You don't even pay child support. You don't even make sure she eats every day. And when she asks you for $10 or $15, sometimes you hem and haw about that. I'm sick of your shit. So I had to put you on blast. He gets the donkey of the day. Shout out to Charlamagne. I want to start having the donkey of the day. My ex
we gonna have
is
to have
the
another
donkey
animal.
of the day. Yeah, something of the day.
But you know what? You gonna be all right.
No,
see,
yeah.
It's the principle.
Because I got a village.
Because you know what?
I have a
and
village.
you was good because you was like, go ask your dad. Because I never told mine to ask theirs.
No,
I ain't even gonna lie.
Nope.
I ain't even gonna lie because I knew. See, I you know, I kind of.
See, I'm the type of person I want you to.
But see, this is the difference.
You
and your husband were married, and y'all were married. Mm-hmm. Y'all were in a whole marriage for years and years and years.
His
ex-husband. So, and Gina is a product of that marriage.
Absolutely.
So that shouldn't even be, thing.
Right.
That shouldn't even be a thing,
right?
But for me, when my kids needed something, it wasn't. I didn't even say go ask dad. You know, I wasn't going down to the court.
Now my other two kids, I didn't do that with them because they dads weren't in the picture.
Because you know what ended up, what happened. This is what happened. This is why I didn't do it, because sometimes calm Khadijah is not calm.
Yeah.
And then because I let shit just build up a lot of times. That's the Taurus in me. And then when my head pop off, everybody's running in 110 fucking different directions. So I had to just big blowout one time, and all of his family was running and everything. So I just like,
she's crazy. She's crazy.
So
that be the bullshit. But that's why I said I gotta get this shit off my chest.
I just left it alone.
So rather than
I'm not gonna like go back and forth about stuff that you you need to do for your kids, and then you don't do it. Like it's just.
That's why I'm saying it now, because the person that I felt the way I felt yesterday, I was ready to pick up the phone. And then Chef was like, why? Because he's doing it because he knows it's affecting you. Like, he don't care about the fact that he's hurting his daughter. He only care about the fact that he's hurting you. You think you hurt me. You not hurting me. The only reason why I feel away is because my child feels away. So as a lioness, when it comes to my cubs, when you fuck with my cubs, you're fucking with me. So now, I am pissed. I'm not pissed for me because I work. I got a job. I get a check, and I'm gonna make sure she get what she need. And I got a man who got a check, and he's gonna make sure she get what she need. But aside from that, I shouldn't have to. You too old to be acting so immature, and like it's ridiculous. So rather than call that man and say what I really wanted to say, I'm gonna blast you to my universe. That's even, but you're fucking right, I am. Because I know some of his family is listening, my family is listening, and everybody that can't wait to go back and call his phone is gonna say, oh my God, she said, yeah, I did. And if any of y'all give a fuck about him, what y'all should do is call that man and say, word dog, you told that girl you was only gonna go half on $100 book bag, fam. If y'all don't keep it real with that man, all y'all pieces of shit too. Period, point blank.
You heard that?
Because that's the thing that pissed me off. Like you said, we was together. So school shopping was something we did for 4 kids at one point in time. He knows good and goddamn well how much it costs to send a child to school. Because we always did it as a unit. So for you to think that all you was going to give me was $50, bitch, play with me if you want to. I'm going to get the right man in your business. Stop playing with me, Randall, Darnell Skelton, or I'm going to take your ass to court. And now I'm done. I digress.
Because you want to...
I digress.
Woosah. This Wednesday. We ain't going... That was it. It's over.
Yeah, I ain't even give him no more energy because I feel great.
Buy her 2 other goddamn book bags. 2 different colors.
I feel amazing now. I got that off my chest. I had to get that off my chest. But I do appreciate the fact that, like I said, shout out to our host whose seat shall remain empty unless we have another guest that just come in here and keep it warm for Chef. But... He's working, so he couldn't be here with us every Wednesday. And when he can, he'll be here. But just shout out to him because
I'm gonna put 2 big ass shoes in this chair
and a hat
for Chef big ass feet, since he always talking shit about my ankles and all that.
Talking about his big ass feet.
I'm gonna put them shoes that was on that meme that the man had that fucking had the beeper still on his Adidas. That's Chef. I'm gonna go steal some with the beeper, so I still had a beeper on it.
Put some skis on this.
Put that shit right there with a hat. This right here, cause you always got the head down. So I'm put the hat like that. Motherfucker.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Listen.
That's for Chef.
Yeah, that's for Chef.
Yes.
But yeah, I did get off my chest. So thank y'all for letting me
all
read.
the parents ready for school to go? The kids to go back to school? Because I'm kind of ready. You know, school time is very expensive for me because Hadaya likes to have like fucking frozen coffees in the morning, and
it's my child too.
And
Can I get it?
And I'm not gonna lie, like I'm sweet on the fucking grands. Like I'm sorry,
I'm sweet on my youngest.
I'm sweet on them.
Gina gets over.
Because my kids be like, you are. I know, but
I don't have no grands yet.
I'm good. I'm sweet on the grands. So Hadaya really like, she like right
in your pocket. Is she in there, Hadaya? Hello?
How mad this? Yeah. And then I'll be feeling bad because I'm gonna tell y'all right now, the Hadaya and Hamed are not the only grandchildren that I have. I have 6 grandchildren, 4 grandsons, and 2 granddaughters. It's not just Hamed. So let me just shout out the rest of the crew.
That's right.
Let me give a shout out to Haleen. Let me give a shout out to Celine. A shout out to Paul. And a shout out to Phoenix, the youngest. Because Grandma love all of y'all. But y'all know Hadaya Hamed is right there with Grandma getting them. Y'all already know. I got your rest of y'all.
Right, she don't have no favorite.
Nope, they just there.
They just there.
That's the thing. See, they around.
Just around. Yeah.
If y'all was around every day, y'all because y'all already know
You
when y'all is
life.
when they listen. Let me tell you, Nelly, you've been to my storage. What I got in there?
Child.
Games, arts and crafts. See, I ain't the grandmom that's just going. The kids gonna get on my nerves. Y'all about to get busy because y'all not gonna get on my nerves all day. Get the glue, the glitter.
The stickers, the
coloring
paper,
books,
the markers,
the Monopoly.
Mm-hmm.
We got
board games.
We got Black Panther Monopoly. We got all kinds of shit.
She's so pro black. Who finds the blackest? I'm gonna get the black games.
I found that at Walmart.
I love it.
No, we can't play Monopoly. Hamed takes all the Monopoly money out of the game. So Hamed's is the future millionaire. And Hamed don't let no money stay in none of the games. Like, if they be like, we want to play Monopoly. Like, this nigga, it's like $5 in there. Where's the money, Hamed? And I'm going to tell you, he's so bad with it that you'll go, like, I'll go to open a cabinet or something. Grandma, that's my stash. Nigga, this money ain't real.
No, but in his mind,
we can't play the games. You got fucking Monopoly money.
He playing in the head. He playing in the head. That's how he gonna be with real money. He playing in the head. He like, I already know if I don't. He practicing. Shout out to her, man. I swear to God, that little boy special.
And then he'll come, or like when we had to listen. Him and I had a chance to be on a Body to Kill for, right? They did a little part. So we had like he was on Yama top for that fake money. Y'all got that money left? Look, y'all got that fake money left.
You know they sell it on Temu.
No, he got. Nelly, do you know how much fake money I done bought from Amazon?
Oh my God.
And now it's all
he is Scrooge McDuck.
What?
He just want to swim in it.
He was just like, he's like, grandma. When he was a little kid, he always used to say that though. When I mean like 2-3 years old. Like,
he's gonna be wealthy.
He's not.
He speaks different.
And so and that's why I'm so excited about this school for him, because I just feel like everything is in alignment.
Yeah.
Because everything that Hamed wants to do, besides playing football, I'm not sure if they have football up there. I know they have like archery. They got like some other stuff. They're gonna be learning how to hunt and shit and all that.
They probably let the kids play sports.
But
every black boy love basketball and football.
Hamed love cars, so cars is his thing.
He gonna auto mechanic
he's like knows the engine, the horsepower. If you ask him come up to him and be like, what do the Ferrari got? He'd be like, they got 250 horsepower with a Zeek that. I took him over to FC Kerbeck, right? Because he loved cars. So him and
I remember you told me y'all was in there.
I took them over FC Kerbeck.
Y'all cars?
So I'm like, don't go in here. Okay? Don't touch a mother. Don't embarrass me. You're walking it. We're going to take some pictures.
They probably wanted to hire him by the time y'all left out of there.
So his favorite was the Bentley, I think the Bentley truck or whatever. So he get over there. So the men, like, y'all can go in and I already warned them. Like, the men ain't even say don't touch it, because I already said don't touch shit. I know they probably see me outside the window. Y'all getting this
with the tight teeth.
If y'all touch anything in this bitch, I was going down, and y'all will be working for them for the rest of your fucking life. So I took him in there, and Hamed was like, the man was like, what's your favorite car? Hamed was like, it's the such and such. You got 300 horse, 50 horsepower. All the people that was working at they just turned around and looked at Hamed. And the owner was like, he knows his stuff. I said, he absolutely did.
I said they probably wanted to hire him.
And they did not mind. They let Hamed and Jakai just run around that dealership taking pictures. They took pictures with the Bentleys and the Astons and the everything.
I love it.
Everything.
And he is going when he becomes successful, he going to be like, Grandma.
He already said it.
Grandma.
He like, Grandma, your house going to be right next door to mine. I said, why do I got to be like, I don't really want to be right next door.
That baby is going to take care of you. When you get to the
say,
point
so
where you need a home care
when I want something to eat. No, you getting a maid. Because if you get rich, Grandma is not.
Grandma not cooking. You better hire us a chef.
I'm going to get a whole lot of collagen drinking. And yoga.
You almost made me choke on my
You is hiring the motherfucking cook.
On my corn
I'm
coffee.
not cooking shit when you get rich. Fuck that.
Shout out to Toucan who gave me corn coffee this morning.
Oh shit.
I had to
shout out to Toucan.
Breakfast of champions.
But listen, I ain't cooking, Hamed. I might cook every now and then, because you know grandma love a party. I love a party. I love the host. I'm a hostess. Like, I love the host. That's
gonna want your home cook.
I'm gonna cook sometimes, but I'm gonna be in Barbados or something.
Ow. Ow.
With
Ow.
like a probably like a 45-year-old ex NFL coach or something like that.
Well,
Or not coach, because they don't have too many black ones. And assistants. Coaches.
You want to take a little break?
Well, it's fine. That's a breaky break.
I think we can take a little
We
break.
can take our little
So we're gonna take a little break.
Stay
You know what I
right
mean?
where you
So
are.
y'all go grab your lighters, grab
We'll
your
be
Dutches,
right
do what y'all got to do.
back.
We're gonna go take a little break. Toucan's gonna play a little bit of music for us,
Blow the whistle.
and we shall return.